Obviously, I can't finish on this stream. There's still way too much shit. Oh. I might have flicked to an interesting page that we'll be reading today. Okay. Looking forward to that word coming up. My goal for this stream is to get to chapter 22. Because just to make sure, there is only 26 chapters, I believe. I lied, 27. Sorry, 28. Shit. Okay, there isn't less than... Oh man, 29? Oh, fuck me dead. Okay, we're not less than 10. But soon. Soon we will be. I'm not looking forward to this. I think I was gonna censor the word shit, by the way. Because I've noticed a couple of times now that saying the word shit is, you know, a little above PG-13. I haven't seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and them swearing with the word shit. So, from here on out, whenever the word shit comes up, I'm gonna use the word poop. And various altercations of the word poop for all the different terminologies that the word shit can be used for. Now, if you're watching this in post, you're probably not going to hear me say that, so you're going to be very confused. Anyway. I believe it's time to continue where we left off. And boy, judging by this first paragraph, we left off at a very very interesting point. I'm not ready for this. I'm really not. I'm not going to give you a recap. Skilvy, how's it going? If it's Skilvy, if you're wondering, this is going to be a very interesting stream where we read Learn My Lesson. It is not your average run-of-the-mill book, and we're about halfway done with it. Actually, a little over halfway now. On the chapter 17. It's a book about Hades, Hercules, and Meg. And, actually, no, I'll give you a bit of a recap. Oh, that's all good, Skilvy. I appreciate you dropping by the way. Well, I've definitely shifted my focus, that's for sure. God, I'm pre-reading, and I probably should give some context, because this next line is going to make no sense. Essentially, you know, it's a normal night at the BDSM club, and Hercules walked over to Meg and needed her for something. I think it was her shift change, and Meg was kind of in the middle of something, and Hercules just stood there awkwardly, and like, you know. Oh, I see, Skilby. Reading is fun, but for a little more context, I've never read a book like this. This is a fanfic, published fanfic that has jumped its way into my possession, and I gotta tell you, it's what I expected. Although, I'm in it for the plot, and I want to know how this whole situation gets resolved. That's what I want to see. I want to see the resolution. I want to see the plot unfold and the resolution. And, you know, this next paragraph, which is gonna be pretty wild. Anyway, without further ado, chapter 17 is from Meg's perspective. The words barely leave my mouth when Jafar intervenes. He catches my wrist and carefully extracts my hand from between Jasmine's thighs. That's quite enough of that. He gives me a long look. God, deal with your poop, Meg. She's not your toy to use to prove a point. I start to protest that I know that Jasmine's special to me, even if it's a friendship that occasionally allows for insanely hot fire trucking. But ultimately, he's her dom. And he's right. I might have started this little tease with her at the center of my motivation, but the second Hercules walked up, everything shifted. Dude, exactly, Skilby, exactly. Because ultimately, alright, there's a book about them as well. Is there a book? Wait, hang on. Buttney, is there a, like, I want to say like a Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for the characters of this book? Like, is there like a, what's the word? Like a BDSM universe? Like a literary universe? So, like, cause it can't be serious that, like, cause it's gonna be, that's what I think this is now, cause Twink and Hook, you know, they have their own book. You were telling me about that, Buttney, and you know, they're here. So is this like the Avengers of fanfics? Oh my god. Twinks. No. Regular Tinkerbell, I should say. Who, judging by the stature, might as well have the W in her name too. There's a little, of course there's a Little Mermaid book. Why wouldn't there be? Jafar readjusts Jasmine's dress to cover her breasts. She makes a, I should have said bunny. Fuck! Missed my opportunity. Okay, hang on. Forget that. Let me reread that. Jafar readjusts Jasmine. Okay, it also took me a second because the word readjusts is spelt very strangely. Jafar readjusts Jasmine's dress to cover her bunnies. She makes a protesting sound, but he leans down and gives her a quick kiss. We shall go to your favorite room in the back. The study? Just like that. She doesn't seem at all concerned that I left her hanging. She twists to face him fully. Right now? Yes, baby girl. I scoot out of the booth and move so that they can do the same. Something akin to jealousy sours in my stomach as Jafar takes Jasmine's hand and leads her to the door that'll take them deeper into the underworld. They're headed to the private room designed just like an upscale study. Why are they like hanging so long on this? I mean, where's Hercules? But if I know them, and I do, they'll allow for an audience. If Jafar is in the mood, maybe even some outside participation. He knows what Jasmine wants and what she needs, and he never hesitates to provide. Oh god. Meg. I forget for a half second that Hercules stands at my side. Why? Just all of Hercules' lines start with just Meg and nothing else. I can't. I just imagine him standing there and he's just, that's the only word that comes from his mouth. Like, no context. I forget for half a second that Hercules stands at my side, a living reminder of how little control I have in my own life, of how little my needs matter. Hades plays his games, Hercules obeys, no matter the cost. Where does that leave me? Scrambling to patch up the heart that Hades keeps shredding over and over again. Every time he turns away instead of reaching out to me, it's like Declan abandoning me. Oh fuck, Declan! I thought he was never going to get mentioned again. I thought he was going to get mentioned for one sentence and never again. Holy shit, I've been proved wrong. Yo, throwback to chapter 10. Declan. Fucking hell. Now to never mention him ever again. It's like Declan abandoning me, but 1,000 times worse. I was so infatuated with Declan. I love Hades. I love him so much. I stay despite the tiny cuts he deals out during every conversation. Unintentionally or not. I swallow hard, hating the burning in my throat. Let's go. Oh yeah, Skilby, I try to do some voices for some of the characters to just keep it spicy, you know? Keep it nice and spicy. Another night, another scene with Hades. As he draws Hercules deeper. I shouldn't resent the man walking at my back for holding so much of my lover's attention. But it's not hard to feel like they're leaving me out in the cold. Maybe not physically, but emotionally. I should be used to it by now. Hades and I are too broken. We guard our jagged pieces like junkyard dogs, with their dubious treasure. I can't remember the last time I let myself be truly vulnerable, so I guess I'm as much to blame as he is. That knowledge doesn't cheer me in the least. Hercules doesn't speak until he closes the door to Hades' public office behind us.
You're mad at me.
Mad? Hurt? Too raw to admit any of it. It's not fair to be angry with Hercules for being privy to a part of Hades that used to be mine alone. Maybe it's not even fair to be angry with Hades about it, either. Relationships change. Maybe I'm the one to blame. The one who's too stubborn and too stupid to let go of something that's no longer working. The one hanging on when it's pretty damn obvious I'm being replaced. I sound more tired than angry when I say, "Hardly. You're being a good little submissive. The best Hades could ask for. Who am I to complain?"
Don't do that.
Don't do what? And Sleeping Beauty. Oh yeah. What? I don't know which... So Aurora was Sleeping Beauty. I don't know who Alceto is. And every time I say the word Alceto, I think of Alceto Kaiba. Which isn't a real person. But I like to think that her last name is Kaiba. Anyway, he touches my shoulder. Of course he does. Requesting. Always polite to the bitter end. Never grabbing. Never demanding. I want to rail him again. I want to rail against him. But it's just who Hercules is. I allow him to turn me to face him, and then I can't help but drink in the sight of him. His body is sun-kissed, carved stone, and it's revealed in all its glory by the tiny shorts that barely cover his rooster and donkey. The collar around his thick neck thrills me, even as I tell myself not to feel that way. I also can't believe Hercules came into the room with both a rooster and a donkey. He is quite the martyr. He's a shepherd, lost from the herd. He's not mine. Not really. He belongs to Hades. I finally get to his blue eyes, and I rock back on my heels at the anger in them. Hercules drops his hand from my shoulder.
What the fuck was... Oh, sorry. What the fire truck was that?
What the fire truck was what?
I know you're pissed about earlier, but shoving Jasmine in my face felt poopy.
Okay. A curious static rolls over my thoughts. I straighten. What makes you think my finger fire trucking Jasmine has anything to do with you whatsoever? Sorry, just the words like finger fire trucking kind of threw me off there for a little bit. It's like a little action figure, like, oh, dude, it's the new finger fire trucking Jasmine by Hasbro. My god. I wanted her. End of story.
Maybe it started out that way, but the second I showed up, you did it to punish me. That hurt me.
He's a little right, but I'm not about to admit it. I hate to be the one to have to explain this to you, but not everything I do has the slightest thing to do with you. But he's not listening. Hercules leans down, his expression intent.
You're furious at me.
Something snaps in my chest. All my years of learning to control my words and expressions. And this man cuts through my efforts without even trying. Anyone else in this building would be content to let me have my masks. Hades is content to let me lie when it suits him, to lock away the messy emotions. Not Hercules. He just keeps poking and prodding until I feel like I'm going mad with it. I drag my fingers through my hair. Of course I'm furious at you, you donkey hole. You rejected me, and it hurt. The truth, stark and startling, colors in the air between us.
There you are.
He doesn't move back, but some of his anger seems to abate. Here's a new one for you. I don't know what the word abate means. I'm assuming it means to show, but hey, I'm not an English major, so I don't know what abate means. I know what it's at the end of a word to, but I'm not going to finish that word. Anyway.
I was following orders, Meg.
Now that I've let slip a little transparency, I can't seem to stop. That's bull poop. You chose Hades over me. That's what you were doing. He jerks like I struck him.
Is that what you really think?
Abate means to stop. Ah, to stop. Oh, okay. I gotcha now. Thank you, Skilby. I had to reread that in my head just to see it again. Again, they did that before with mirth. And not only did they use mirth like 2 times in a row, they then stopped using mirth the 3rd time and just used the word amused. Why did they introduce mirth and then get rid of it? The author likes to spice things up every so often. Anyway. That's what really happened. So yes, Hercules, that's exactly what I think, because it's the truth. He studies me, suddenly looking steadier than I've seen him since we met. Hercules shakes his head.
You're upset about the rejection, but it's more than that.
Yeah, man. Because, like, I forget what chapter it was on, but yeah, they were like, oh, and now he looks, there's like mirth in his eyes. And why don't I just say he's amused? Like, why you gotta use the word mirth? Why do I have to bust out a dictionary to read a fan fiction? Like, come on. Anyway, damn him. Damn him for seeing me, even when I don't want him to. Take a step back, but I can't stop the words that are pressing against the inside of my lips. Words not meant for him. But that doesn't seem to matter. He's replacing me.
What?
My damn eyes are burning again, but I won't let a single tear fall. Hades told you what his plans are. Guilt flares on his expressive face.
Not exactly.
But he told you why he picked you.
Yes.
That's fair, Skilby, that's fair. You're 31 this year. Oh shit, happy birthday. Or well, either happy late birthday or early birthday. One of the two. I do be dreading the big old 30 when it appears. That's when I become an old man. And then I have to get my reading glasses out. That's when I'll get all my back pains coming up again. Early? Gotcha. Happy early birthday. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. You got your action figures. Oh, shit, you're right. Thank you, Butney. Meg. And Meg is in the room with Hercules. There he is. There he is, the fine lad himself. Hercules, get your foot out of my face, Jesus. shit posting about it. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. Stuffed toys. Unfortunately, the best I got for your Skilby is PNGs. It's the best I can do. Anyway, it's nothing more than I already suspected. Nothing more than he'd already confirmed. But each word is a blow to my crumbling walls. I feel like a fool for thinking Hades and I could fix our relationship, while Hades was scouring for someone to fill the shoes I used to walk in. It's been years since Hades told me even that much. He lets you in when he shuts me out. Hard to misconstrue that. He's already shaking his head before the last word is out of my mouth.
You're wrong. He loves you.
He used to. I take a step back. I'm going to go. You and Hades can continue your little love fest without using me as a buffer. A buffer? That's exactly what I am to them. A way for Hades to avoid admitting that he wants Hercules. A way for Hercules to keep his pride, even though he wants Hades back just as much. As soon as they get past that particular hurdle, they won't need me at all, and they'll discard me just like Declan did. Holy shit, we've mentioned Declan 3 times in this chapter. I am done. Come wider, Hercules. I gotta make room for that thick Hercules. He takes up so much room in this book. Alright. He's got so many chapters. Where does he keep them all? I manage one step before Hercules' big hand closes around my upper arm.
What?
Fire truck off! He hauls me to a stop.
You're not a buffer.
Sweet of you to say, but that's bull poop. The burning. Oh, the burning in my throat is back, stronger than before. I have to get out of here, and I have to do it now. Let go, Hercules.
What's your safe word?
What a strange time to bring that up, Hercules. Holy shit. Bunny Milk, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's my day been going? It's going pretty good. If this is a one-time thing, oh god no. Oh god no, Bunny, I'm finishing this book. Fuck, I'm fucking finishing this book. Oh, Bunny Milk, actually, I just realized, by the way, after talking to Tante yesterday, you're the artist that has done a bit of work for Tante. I may have to request you later. Not soon, but I might send you a message, we'll see. If your commissions are open, of course. Is that what you're talking about? I'm assuming you're Tante's artist. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Or one of his various artists. What are we up to? Oh yeah. The question shocks me to stillness. I look up into his face, but this man is nothing like the one I've dealt with to date. He's downright forbidding. Something in my stomach flips over in a way that isn't entirely unpleasant. Cerberus, I whisper. He jerks me to him, the momentum slamming me against his chest. There's no chance to catch my footing because he takes my mouth, as if he has every right to it. There is no tenderness here, just a special kind of brutality that's so much better. He bands one arm across my lower back and drags me backward towards Hades' desk. I barely get a second to register his intentions when he lifts me onto the desk. Hercules, wait! What the fuck is Hercules doing? He, like, she said her safe word. Hercules, that means you can't do anything else. What are you talking about? Hercules, slow down. I just make weird stuff? Oh, I gotcha. Interesting. I may have to check out your weird stuff one day. I see, Bunny Milk. Although, I have already seen quite a lot of Pokemon smut. Quite a lot. No, you don't have to. Oh, I think I will have to now. Now I definitely think I will have to. In fact, No, I think it's totally worthwhile for sure now. Now I definitely have to. Anyway, he hesitates, but seems to remember that no isn't really no. Not when you play like we do. His expression goes wild and almost desperate, and he shoves up my short skirt and pushes my legs wide.
I want you, Meg. I fire trucking care about you. You won't listen to my words, then you will listen to my body as I fire truck you senseless.
Jesus! He steps between my thighs and stops. Wait, should I censor this word? Shit. Your brain is showing. No, what are you talking about, Bunny? No, of course not. Of course not. We'll see. I'll ask Tante for the inner deets. We'll see. Okay. But that's for now. Anyway, he steps between my thighs and stops.
Condom?
Now the time is to put the brakes on, to stop this before Hades shows up, because this is not explicitly sanctioned. I can't remember the last time someone wanted me enough to lose control, to throw caution to the wind and ignore the consequences. It's a heady feeling, and I don't want it to stop. I don't want him to stop. I need the connection more than I can put into words. Probably cool pink bunny. That's true. Tante's probably a cool pink bunny. Probably. Good old Tante Vivian Rotana. Which actually, isn't he playing fucking the super cool Superman game right now? Oh shit. Or did he? I don't know if he finished. That guy's a trooper. All right, for fucking playing that game. I can't even fathom Superman 64. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Ah yes, back to the book, of course. I reach up with a shaking hand and cup Hercules' hard jaw. Your tests came back today. You're good. And I am too. And I'm on birth control. His eyes go dark.
No condom?
No condom, I whisper. I wrap a fist around his rooster and drag him across my rainbow, teasing us both, spreading my wetness around. I can't help making a frustrated noise, even though I'm the one responsible. I wasn't sure I wanted to cross this line. But now that we're dancing across the point of no return, I want it now. He beat Darkseid. Oh shit. Probably winning. Tante seems like a winner. Definitely a winner. Hercules seems to feel the same way. He covers my hand with his, and notches his rooster at my entrance. He holds my gaze as he pushes me into a smooth, steady move. Not slow enough for my body to fully adjust, but not harshly either. My breath catches in my throat.
I should thank Jasmine.
I blink up at him. What? He pulls out just a little and catches the back of my thighs as he thrusts back into me. He jerks me forward to the very edge of the desk, sending his rooster impossibly deep.
Playing with her got you ready for me.
I have no intention of indulging this thread of conversation, but somehow I find myself asking, does it bother you? Me? With other people? I don't want his answer to matter, but it does. You're right, Shane. I think they're friends. I think they're just friends. This is very detailed. This is about as detailed as the plot is gonna get, alright? And I can't... I'm really excited for how this is gonna end, because I bet it will end in, like, less than a sentence. Like, there is gonna be, like, 4 pages of, like, rooster on rainbow action, and then it's just gonna be, like, a millisecond of fucking... Well, we'll see. I don't want to spoil any surprises, alright? For extremely unnecessary detail. Yeah, I want to know the color of her knee, please. Asking for a friend? Author, please enlighten me. There is so much raw emotion on his face that I almost look away. It's too much. Too honest.
Only when you do it to intentionally hurt me.
My breath whooshes out, and there's no more pause, or sorry, no more space for words between us. Hercules presses me back onto the desk and begins to move, fire trucking me in long, sure strokes. We should be all furtive. Furtive? We should be all furtive movements and frenzied... Should I censor this word? All furtive movements and frenzied chocolate eggs. But he seems intent on doing this on his own timeline, and somehow that makes it 1,000 times harder. I reach over my head and cling to the edge of the desk, bracing myself so I can rise to meet his thrusts. Is writing fanfiction free money? Yes. Yes, it is. I think if you pump out enough books, you can sell them faster than people can realize what they're reading. Exactly, Bunny. Exactly. If you run out of ideas and things looking a little bleak, just introduce a new character, like Declan. Like, if I want to believe that's where this plotline was going. It's just like, oh shit, you know, I'm running out of fucking plot. Declan. Like, who the fuck is Declan? Like, Declan has had more screen time than the fucking bouncer to the club. It's, I say screen time, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He's had more lines. I don't even hear the door open. I don't realize we're no longer alone until Hades' low chuckle coats the space around us, constricting the office and threatening to suffocate me. Hercules freezes mid-thrust. How does he do that? His blue eyes go wide, and we both turn to find Hades leaning against the door with his hands in his pockets. He has pockets on that robe? He raises an eyebrow.
Don't stop on my account.
Okay, just had to make sure that was the end of that one. Because the cover was very naughty. That's what... Hang on, where is it? Because again, okay. Oh god, I can't even fucking click on the goddamn thing. Here it is. This saucy, raunchy cover, by the way, is not the cover of the book I'm reading. I feel like this was the original cover of the book, and I don't know if it was, you know, too saucy for shelves. Because the current cover of the book that I'm reading is just black, but has like blue flames in the corners. No like hot Hades on Hercules on Meg action. Hades killed the vibe. He did. He did. Now, what I believe is that, you know, show's over. You know, he's clapping in the corner. He's applauding. Everybody gets back to work. You know, the fucking restaurant isn't going to run itself. Right? There's drinks that have to go out. Hercules need to get back onto his job. His shift isn't over yet. God, this I skimmed ahead a little bit. There's no amusement in his tone. It's cold. So fire trucking cold. Retribution is coming, and my traitorous heart is thrilled by it. Maybe I shouldn't love these painful games with Hades, but I can't seem to help myself. His punishments are just as much proof of his love as his rewards are. Holy shit. No matter how angry I am at him in any given moment, I still crave his attention with all the ferocity of a flower craving the sun. It's a desperation I don't know how to banish. In my darkest moments, I can admit that I don't want to. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Butney, because the other books have a very similar cover to this one. That makes sense. Doesn't Hades have a wife? Yes. And that's Meg? I think? But here's the thing. I don't know how he has a kid. I don't know who he had his kid with. Because Hades has a son. Keep that in mind. That's a big plot point. I don't know who he had his son with. I don't know. I don't know the you know, again, I don't know if this is going off of the Disney movie lore or if this is going off of like the real like world mythological event. I say event, but you know, the real myth. But we'll see. It was himself. I'd believe it. I mean, Hades can swing any way he wants to. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a set of you know, he's got something behind that robe of his. Anyway, I say robe, he's wearing a fucking suit in this book. Anyway. Hercules' hand spasms on my hip.
Hades!
He pushes off the door and my heart crashes in my chest at the sight of him stalking towards us. The warning is all in his smooth movements, in the way his dark eyes take in every detail of the scene, of the way we've both intentionally broken his command.
Hercules,
he speaks softly.
if you don't finish fire trucking her, I'm going to take her out into the public playroom and let anyone who's interested do it for you. Your choice.
He will. He's done it before, and I've loved every second of it. There's something so incredibly freeing in Hades choosing for me, in his allowing others to act the part of his will with their hands and mouths and roosters. Even when pleasure becomes too much, when I beg for it to stop, he takes me to the very edge before he brings me down. I know this game. Hercules doesn't. His dick is that long. He's got a first-class rooster. He just bends it around and, you know, goes in again. Where do you think? It's so long, he's got to store it somewhere. Anyway. He grips my shoulder and drives into me again. Harder. Deeper. Fire trucking me just shy of violent. His expression is tormented, and yet he watches my face with an intensity that has me sliding closer to chocolate eggs. Punishing me the same way Hades will punish us shortly. I love it. I reach down with one hand and stroke my rainbow. A light touch that contrasts with his rough thrusts. Pleasure arises in a wave, and I turn my head enough to see Hades too. He's taken a seat on the couch and watches us with a still expression that does nothing to mask the heat in his eyes. I'm so close. He's got the whole jet fighter. God. god, it's like a fucking... It's like a transformer. You know? 1 minute you're looking at it, the next minute, whoo! Didn't know where he was hiding it. Hercules pulls out of me and yanks me off the desk. I have a moment of vertigo as he hauls me around the desk and bends me over it. I understand immediately. From this new angle, we can both hold Hades' gaze. Hercules kicks my feet wide, and then he's inside me again. I moan and thrust back against him, taking him deeper yet. He runs a hand down my spine, hot and possessive, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that he's glaring at Hades as if he can truly mark his territory on me like this. It doesn't work that way. Hades owns both of us, but I enjoy being the bone between them. I think Hercules might have a bone between you two as well, actually. Just in this moment, just in this scene, Hades leans forward and props his elbow on his knees, watching closely.
Are you trying to prove a point, little Hercules?
Yeah, fucking Hercules is about to do some predator shit. I also want to keep in mind, Hercules has insanely demigod strength, alright? I am amazed that this desk hasn't snapped in half just on the weight of his sheer rooster. Like, how the fuck? Anyway. Hercules sinks a hand around my hip and strokes my rainbow, touching me softly there, even as he drives into me.
Giving you a show, sir. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
He sounds like he's speaking through clenched teeth, and I can barely understand his weird fucking voice. Maybe I was wrong. Hercules didn't know how to play the game when he arrived, a few days ago, but he's learning fast. My pleasure coils tighter and tighter. I want to hold out, to spin this moment between the three of us forever, so we never have to reach the other side of the pain that awaits us there. An impossible feat. Because no one heard him. Yeah, like, could you imagine? Like, everyone's down in the restaurant area. They're all trying to eat their meals and shit. You know, they're having the drinks and stuff, and you just hear the pounding, alright, of like the sound barrier almost breaking from the back room. Like, the whole club is shaking, alright? He's that strong, alright? He's that strong. Anyway, Hercules presses hard on my rainbow, and my chocolate egg hits me with the strength that leaves me breathless. My mind goes blessedly perfectly blank. I cry out and slam back into him, determined to take him with me. Apparently, he has the same idea. His strokes go short and rougher yet. And then, he's growling my name and grinding into me as he comes. Who's speaking? Who's speaking? Okay.
Now we can begin.
I buy furniture from that shop. Yeah. Yeah, you're out there at the furniture store and they're like, yeah, this desk is so good, it can hold Hercules. Well, it can withstand Hercules' thrusts. And it's like, wow, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I'll take 10 of those. I'll use them to barricade myself when Hercules comes a knocking. I lift my cheek from the desk, not even sure when I dropped my head to the cool wood. Should I say sorry? Also, I'd like to point out, they spent about fucking 3 paragraphs getting it started, and then it ended in a sentence. Just want to mention that. Desk armor acquired. I mean, it can withstand demigods, alright? I'm ready to challenge Mount Olympus with my army of desks, alright? Fully cloaked in desks. Zeus can't do it. Zeus can't smite me if I'm covered in demigod desks. Just one letter. Like this artist doesn't seem to drag things out, you know? I want to know the saucy details. I want to know the, you know, I want to paint a picture, damn it. Like, anyway.
You're not sorry.
Hades pushes to his feet and stalks around the desk to us.
My orders are not complicated. You two. In fact, I laid down exactly one instruction, and you managed to disobey it within 12 hours. I would be impressed if I weren't so disappointed.
Hercules presses a kiss to the back of my neck and slides out of me.
It was my fault.
Of that, I have my doubts.
Hades snaps his fingers, and Hercules moves to kneel at his feet. He barely looks at the man as he continues to wound me.
My Meg is quite the troublemaker.
I force my limbs to move and shift to sit on the desk. More like, I'm just craving your attention. I don't mean to say it. Instead of coming out bratty, the words have a ring of truth that bears me to my very soul. Jesus, I was getting a little too deep there. My dress is still up around my hips, and I know I look like a mess. I hold Hades' gaze as he closes the distance between us. He gives me a small smile.
Have fun, love.
Fun? This little tango I'm doing with the two of them is many things, but I wouldn't call it fun. A week ago, I wouldn't have smiled and made a biting response. I don't have it in me I don't have it in me tonight. I lift my chin. He gave me what I need. Hades goes still at that, his dark eyes taking every bit of me, seeming to dig beneath my skin, though muscle and bone. Oh my god, is this a typo? Hold on. Damn it! I'm trying to like get invested, you know, and then I see though instead of through? Why? So, just so you're aware, it does in fact say, though muscle and bone to my very soul, instead of through muscle and bone to my very soul. Damn, man. Damn.
Did he?
He says slowly. Alarms peel through my head, but I've gone too far to back down. You've been focused on other things. Things he's not including me in. Plans that he no longer details out for me with relish. Okay, that's a weird way to phrase the word relish. He shut me out and we both know it. I want so desperately for that to not be the case. I can't quite manage to voice those words, but I tell him with my eyes. Nah, she built different. Yo, she's built like one of these Greek desks. Hades reads me better than anyone. He has to see all the things I can't make myself speak out loud. He has to.
Ah, Meg.
He smooths my hair back with both hands and lets them linger on my shoulders, caressing my collarbones. Something soft and warm flares in his gaze. There and gone, so fast I'm half sure I imagined it.
Who do you think set Hercules on the path that ended up with him here, throwing caution to the wind for you, and you alone?
I expect him to say a lot of things. This doesn't number among them. What? Hades' smile is more than a little bittersweet, but it's real.
I meant it. when I said he was a gift, love. Your gift.
He brushes his thumb across my bottom lip.
A peace offering, if you will.
The implications of his words have me shaking down to my very center. Emotions flick through me, too fast to settle on just one. What are you saying? God, just fucking spell it out for him, Hades. Jesus. He reaches down to the hem of my dress and pulls it carefully over my head.
Tonight is yours, Meg. Just yours.
That's the end of chapter 17, by the way. So Hades gave her a slave. Yeah, I think that's it. That's, now, I kind of got that way back in, like, chapter fucking, what, like 5 or whatever? When Hades was like, yeah, you know, you'll be working for Meg. And it's like, okay, well, Meg can do whatever the fuck she wants with him. Okay. How is it still not clear? How are we still going on about this? Man, if only Hades actually said something, you know? God damn. Oh my god, there's a... Okay. Chapter 18 is from Hades' perspective. God, is this gonna... Like, how does this relate back to Zeus? There's not much left of the book, and I'm wondering if... In my head, I hope to God that the way this book ends is Zeus coming down from Mount Olympus, going to Kavar City, heading to the club underworld, and then making a deal with Hades. And then Hades using Zeus as his, like, as his fire truck toy. This whole scene would have ended differently. There would have been no, like, conflict at all. Anyway. Chapter 18, Hades. If I were a different man, I would have told Meg my purpose for Hercules from the very beginning. You should have, Hades. What the fuck? I made more than a few mistakes with her in recent years. Such is the nature of life. Even the best of us, the ones with the farthest reach, are still bumbling through it as best as we can. I've hurt her. She's carrying a wound that I dealt, unwittingly or not. A wound I'm incapable of healing on my own. But I'm not on my own anymore. I cup the back of her neck and bring her forward until her forehead rests against mine. And our exhales mingle.
You know there's nothing I wouldn't give you.
I used to know that. I'm not so sure anymore. The raw honesty in her voice cuts me to the quick. What? The raw honesty in her voice cuts me to the quick. Now, I'm not an English major, okay? I don't know. I'm not... I fucking passed English, alright? That's about as good as I got. The raw honesty in her voice cuts me to the quick. What the fuck does that mean? Because I imagine if they're going for something spicy, it would say wick. Because, you know, Hades is like a fucking candle, by the way. He's got a flaming head. But, I mean, you know. Unless the word quick is used in a different context that I don't know of. Alright. Bunny Milk, you're not wrong. If way back in chapter 1, if Hades was like, see that waiter? I'm gonna make him your slave. And like, that was it? Holy shit, this book would be over. Having another moment? I don't understand the sentence. Raw or raw? Raw as in like, as in what Gordon Ramsay would say if he's in the kitchen. It's fucking raw. That kind of raw. It's just the raw honesty in her voice cuts me to the quick. So either the word quick is supposed to be the word core or the word wick. And I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt saying it's the word wick because it's the closest to quick. Unless they somehow fucked up spelling the word core. Or, you know... Hang on. Now, I'm looking this up. Does fucking quick have any other, like, adverbs or any shit that I should know about? Hang on. Define quick. Yes, Google, I know I'm smart enough to know what the answer to this is. I didn't know it can be used in the context of people who are living. That's new to me. Unless, like, you know, it quickly cut him down or something. Like, I'm just here for the sex, man. Like, why you gotta hit me with an English lesson, man? Alright. Deeper yet, because she's not wrong. She hasn't been this honest with me in years. If I hold a good portion of the blame for that, she's not completely innocent either. Peach, how's it? What a time to join. Also, Clell, holy shit, how's it going? What a time for you guys to both join. So, what we're reading tonight, by the way, it's a real book. It's in my hands. It's called Learn My Lesson. It is a fanfic between Hades, Hercules, and Meg. And as you could imagine, it goes, you know, goes about as well as you expect. This is chapter 18. We're like probably about 2/3 of the way through the book. Almost at the end. Well, I say almost at the end. There'll be like a hot section to go. Also, Clell, how did you go with that fight, by the way? Because I've been struggling like so hard with Mega Man 1. I'm almost up to Dr. Wily, but goddamn, Mega Man 1. That shit's hard. Also, apparently the chip system changes. I didn't know that. I'm excited to see what Mega Man 2 and 3 look like. I say that, but you know. Disney Hercules, but horny. I also can't fully say if it's Disney Hercules or not. You did good? That's good to hear. Deck building has changed between games. I saw that. Because Mega Man 3's deck system was completely different. Well, I say completely different. There's certainly a lot more chips you can use. Good God. I just started like getting the hang of the chip system and deck building in Mega Man 1. Oh God, after that fucking like Proto Man fight, that was nuts. But yeah, no, for Peach as well, this is a fanfic. It is above the age of 18. Okay, so putting that out there, but I am trying to censor it so it's, you know, PG, even though this is a mature audience stream. Oh, interesting, Clell. Holy shit. Just need a whole row of Number Man. I need to fucking refight Number Man to get more Number Men. I need to upgrade that chip. It's so... I'm sure there are other Number Men, I'm sure. Just like how I need to get a new Gutsman as well. I just have to refight them. Challenge them to some net battles. Oh my God, I completely forgot where I was at in the book. Holy shit. Oh yeah, right. Cuts me to the quick. Right, yeah, that fucking line. I forgot about that. Oh wait, can I censor that word? Ah, yes, of course I can. Oh yeah, Clell. Oh yeah. If you're sticking around, be sure to strap in, because this book makes no fucking sense. Can only handle one Number Man. Well, they don't call him Number Man for well, I don't know why they call him Number Man, actually, but surely it has nothing to do with the fact that he's singular. He's a man of many numbers, I guess you could say. There's a lot of puns you can make with his name, but that's just one of them. I will not elaborate on that further. Anyway. Oh yeah. I close my eyes and inhale. The room smells of her desire and Hercules. Oh my god. Wait, hang on a second. There are more fuck-ups in the wait, hang on a second. I am gonna hit you with a word in a little bit. I hope you guys are paying attention in English class here. Alright. Oh, Chloe, I hope you're ready. This is more of an English lesson for you guys at home, okay? The experience with him is. That's very true. Anyway, the room smells of her desire and Hercules' need and their Cummingland scent that is pure pizza. Cummingland, by the way. Spelt as though someone was coming to you, alright, with the word lead attached onto the end of it. I didn't know that's a real word. And I don't think it is. Hold on. Hang on, Google. Please define Cummingland. Oh my god, it's a real word. What the fuck? What? Almost. Hang on. I'll type it out in chat for you guys. That's not the type of coming I thought that was going to be referencing. Why not just use the word mixed? Why not just use the word mixed? Oh my god, imagine if I had fucking the Phoenix Wright OST playing behind this. God, that would be a spicy moment in court when Hades fucking goes to court with Hercules. Holy shit. I'll deal with him in a moment. Right now, she has my entire focus.
You should have asked.
I trail my fingers over her thighs.
You left me to figure it out for myself. What you need.
She looks away, flushing. I never had to tell you what I needed before.
Communication goes both ways, love.
Now isn't the time for recrimination and blame. Recrimination, alright? It took me longer than it should have to realize she was unhappy. Longer still to decide on a path forward. Already, Hercules' presence is helping just like I'd hoped. Ooh, this book and read again. Peach? There is already a character in this book who I've ooh-wooed. If Tinkerbell ever shows up again, you better believe there will be ooh-woos. Because that is how Tinkerbell speaks in my head. Ah, yes, of course, Bunny. You're right. That's why they use these weird foreign words that I've never heard of before. What is ooh-woo? Ooh-woo is when, hang on. How do I define the word ooh, or define ooh-wooing? Sorry, that's... Never had to do the ooh-woo before. Ooh-woo is when, a cute anime girl goes, ooh-woo, pounces on you, nuzzles your necky-wecky, and that kind of stuff. If we talk about with real words. Yeah, that's essentially it. You know, the ooh-woo fuzzle-wuzzles. That kind of stuff. Anyway. Oh my god, Bunny. I forgot those were enabled. I forgot those were real. Thank you for the tummy done it.
Someone made a fucking wacky.
I'd also like to point out, there is a huge gap between the last paragraph and this next word. Huge paragraph. Communication? She presses her lips together. Would you have told me the truth about him and your plans if I just asked? I'm not an easy man to share a life with. I'm self-aware enough to know that. Our games have always held a darker edge, and I'm incapable of changing that. Even if it's what she wants. For the first time, I wonder if I've left things too long, if we are too broken to truly fix. Hades! Meg gives me a broken little laugh. I suppose that answers that, doesn't it?
Jesus, fire truck, Hades, just talk to her.
Hades glares up at us. At me.
Can't you see you're hurting her?
Oh my god, I really fucked that one up. I wasn't ready for Hercules to just butt in. Fuck. Oh god, absolutely, Peach. Absolutely. I even myself, I forget the fucking uwu speaks as well. I'm sure. I remember there was a point way back when I was singing Wick Ass Wee, but that was a whole time ago. Too old to be fair. Well, I think I'm a little too old to be reading these books, honestly. This is honestly, believe it or not, this is the first. Actually, no, sorry, the first real fanfic I've ever read. Like one I can actually hold in my hands. Normally it's, you know, the Sonic Harem on fucking fanfic.org or whatever the fuck the site is called. Good old Sonic Harem. Why did you buy it? That's the trick question, Peach. I didn't buy it. It was given to me by a certain someone. And I believe once I finish this, I'll be getting more books similar to it as well. By another poor soul who read it. That's very true. And I can't wait till I read the entire fanfiction universe that this author has set. With Tinkerbell and Hook. And who was the other ones? Oh yeah, the Beauty and the Beast. That's right, that one as well. Anyway.
Can't you see you're hurting her?
Hurting is what we do.
If anything, his glare intensifies.
It's not the same thing, and you know it.
I do know it. His righteous fury makes me feel strange, and I dislike it intensely. I snap my fingers at him.
Eyes on the floor, little Hercules.
He holds my gaze for a long moment, and then deliberately drops his, letting me know that he's choosing to submit, that I'm not forcing it. He's stronger than he realizes, and it's a mistake to enjoy that strength when he's only there for two very specific purposes, neither of which truly includes the long term. I've always been too self-indulgent when it comes to my strong submissives. Meg is just another example of that. Tante, welcome to the stream. Oh shit, hang on, the kaleidoscopic view isn't gonna do anything. Hold on. Let me help you with your channel points there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, maybe this is probably better suited.
Hello? Yes?
Okay. There you go. You almost done with Superman? I saw that, Tante. I saw that. I take it you're just a few rings away from becoming... Fuck. I was about to say supersonic, but then I realized, how would I phrase that for Superman? He's just Superman. He wouldn't do much with extra rings, would he? Well, fuck. You know, good old Superman 64. That's what you're expecting. I'm sure if Superman collects enough rings, he will go Super Saiyan. He'll get his golden hair. Oh my god, Peach.
You woo the next two sentences PLS.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that one? I'll do it for you, Peach. I appreciate the sub, by the way. Thank you so much. then he goes Superman. If fucking Goku's Super Saiyan form was just a super version of man. He goes, yeah, he's fucking versing Frieza. He's about to go Superman, that is. Alright, yes, okay.
We'll talk after. I find myself saying, after the trust she used to give so freely. She turns trust to me, so now she doesn't. Black and white, up and down. I don't know how to be anything but what I am.
There you go, Peach. There you go. This is Tante. That is the Tante. The one and only Tante Rotana. Can't deal with the Tante? I mean, can't deal with the Uwu? You're not wrong, Clell. You're not wrong. The Uwu does hit pretty hard. That's why I only reserved it for Tink. Because Tink has about 5 lines in this book. Anyway. It used to be enough for her. Though, things shifted somewhere along the way. If she can't give me this, then no. Meg is mine, for better or worse. There is no finished with us. Not while there's still something left to fight for. She finally nods. Okay, after. Hang on, let me, where is it? Let me get my action figures back. We totally don't know each other? Ah. I'd believe it. Sure. Yeah. 2 completely unrelated chatters. Not affiliated with each other in any way. Not at all. It'll have to be good enough. I stroke my hand down the center of I stroke my hand down the center of her body.
Top or bottom?
Meg arches her eyebrows, looking like herself for the first time since I walked into the room and found her on Hercules' rooster. She laughs. I was under the impression that you intended to punish us for fire trucking.
I considered it.
I spear her with 2 fingers, enjoying the way her eyes go half-lidded, and she immediately lifts her hips to take me deeper.
I'll tell you a secret, love.
What's that?
This rainbow is mine.
I give her a few rough strokes to demonstrate.
His rooster is mine as well. My rooster fire trucking my rainbow is hardly grounds for punishment, don't you think?
She licks her lips. Even with the orders involved? Yeah, no, this is the censored for Twitch version, okay? And I'm trying my goddamn hardest to, you know, filter out the bad words with the good words, all right? Like, you know, chocolate eggs and pizza, rainbows, bunnies, flowers, poopy, and fire trucks. So, you know. That's all. You're welcome, Chloe. You're welcome. I can't have your innocent ears being hit by some of these terrible words that this smutty author has written in this book. Anyway. Sorry. Now it's my turn. Oh. Now it's my turn to raise my eyebrows.
Do you want to be punished?
No, sir. She shakes her head. I want to top him together.
Together?
I repeat slowly before nodding. It feels strangely right. Though, she and I don't usually... Holy shit, what the hell is that? Deco! Sorry, I saw Mario there for a split second. Deco, how's it going? Welcome to the stream as well. I'll be lurking. All good, Tante. All good. I hope, if you're lurking, some of these sentences don't jerk you out of whatever you're doing. Whatever that may be. Mario wants in on the action. Mario wants in on the fanfic just for a second. He wants to Yahoo into the scene. A Hades and Hercules sandwich. Who has, in real Greek mythology or like in the movie, Hercules fought Hades, right? Like that happened, yeah? Right? Like, again, I haven't really watched the Disney movie. It's been a long time. And he was in Kingdom Hearts for a little while as well. But, oh my god, you know what? This book is fucking Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? That's why all these Disney characters are here. It's Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. Subway. Oh no, club. But Disney Hercules does. Oh, I see. Very sick. If there was ever a Kingdom Hearts fanfic, somehow, some way, Square would make it canon. Like, even if it was just Kairi and Riku or some shit, like, it'd be worked into the storyline. It'd be there. Or like, you know, fucking Mickey and Donald or something. That's canon. There are many Kingdom Hearts fanfics. But no, I believe it. Anyway. It feels strangely right. Though, she and I don't usually top in the same scenes. In fact, I don't think we've ever done it before. Observing the others? Yes. Together? No. Never.
By all means.
I slowly withdraw my fingers from her and wipe them off on her flower.
Shall we begin by cleaning you up?
Yes, she breathes. Oh, Peach. I thought you were referencing a fanfic there for a minute between Hercules, Hades, and Pylos. I don't know that was the real thing that happened. People like making Goofy and Donald. Of course it would be Goofy and Donald. Of course it would be. Oh my god, Tante. Tante, what could this be? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh god, it's behind everything. Fuck, hang on. This is how I want my Lego C-3POs, please. He's extremely thick. Thank you, Tante. Thank you. C-3PO. Fuck. He's got too many C's. Holy shit. Alright. Oh god, wait. This was a continuation? Oh, no. I was on this page. I scoop her up. I can't seem to help myself. Even if she's not playing the part of submissive in the scene, she's my submissive. And I want this moment of connection to remind us both that as I carry her to the couch and deposit her gently in the same spot I sat earlier to observe them.
Would you like another secret, love?
I want to know all your secrets. And then Hercules is sitting there like,
Go on. Keep your secrets.
I don't know if I'm capable of handing them all over, even to her. I've spent the last 30 years hoarding them close. Old dog, new tricks and all that. I press a quick kiss to her lips.
I enjoy watching him fire truck you. He's so earnest.
When does the giant dragon attack? Yeah, dude, when does the fucking, like, behemoth fantasy dragon attack the nightclub in the... Well, actually, again, I still don't know if this is, like, in the underworld or... Because the club is the underworld. I don't know if Kavar City is, like, just some city off the coast of New York. Like, I don't know... I don't know about these, like, mob bosses and shit. But, you know. Oh, yes, Peach. You definitely want to manage your sub for this stream. Definitely. It's gotta be a bad draft. Fucking. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of bad dragons in the back room. I don't know what they're doing with them back there. Hopefully they're feeding them and they're getting the proper treatment, you know. Anyway. Her mouth quirks, and a thread of amusement lights her up. Hades, you're being mean.
Am I?
Yes. She puts a finger against my chest, urging me to take a step back.
I like it.
Don't know why I sounded like the Grinch there for a minute. I move back enough to clear the way to her. Once again, Hercules is watching us, though this time, I choose not to reprimand him for it. He's got a strange look on his face, like he's some kind of virgin. Something sweet, and almost wistful. The book didn't say that, by the way. I don't understand it, but tonight isn't for him. Tonight's for Meg. I open my mouth, but she beats me to it. Come here, Hercules. Crawl, please. There's something absolutely decadent about watching that big man crawl. He doesn't hesitate to obey her, moving on hands and knees until he's close enough to touch. Meg spreads her thighs. You heard our little Hades. Clean me up. Our Hades. As if they claim me as much as I claim them. The thick Thulu? Yeah, I know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fucking thick thick Cthulhu monster coming up later on. I almost said Cthulhu. That's where my subscription goes, to Cthulhu Plus. Oh my god, has Hulu ever done like an April Fool's where they changed the name to Cthulhu for like a day? Ah, they wouldn't do that. A thick man crawls with his like humongous. He probably fucking like crawls on his pecs. He does that thing where he bounces them and he moves like that. Dude's strong enough to like lift up the entire city by himself, but you know, it's fine. I allow myself to watch Hades lick her rainbow for several moments before I turn away and walk to the toy chest behind my desk. After some consideration, I take out my Iron Man action figure and the strap-on and bunny clamps specifically designed for the male anatomy. Not real bunny clamps, mind you, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Deco, I don't know if I have a thick man. I don't know if I've got a thick man on hand. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I hate anime Cthulhu. Hang on. Wait, what is... Oh my god. This is real. Cthulhu with big mummy milkers and extremely wide hips. I may save that for later with my C3PO. You're in the undernet right now. You're not wrong, Clow. You're not wrong. This is basically the undernet. Dr. Wiley is making me read this for everybody. I hope you had your www pin to get in here, Clow. You're gonna need it. I have more content for December. Oh god. Yeah, I can't wait to stream the fucking... is that a real, like... Hang on. Yeah, no, I don't know if that game is safe for Twitch. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. It's like the fucking goblin massaging game, whatever that was. What was that game called again? Something like that.
Mega Man, you gotta jack in.
Oh shit, my Persona 5 music ran out. I've been reading for so long. People play it on YouTube. What? Ah, it must be very safe for work then, I take it. Of course, of course. Anyway, it's a good place to start. I walk back just as Meg makes a sound and comes grinding herself on Hercules' face. She's so beautiful when she's like this, filled with wild abandon. It doesn't seem to matter whether she's top or bottom in this scene. She throws herself into the experience fully. When it's clear that... How is it over in like 3 seconds? She just... What? Oh, sorry, shit. I had too much to drink earlier. Yeah, this is Persona 5 music. It's just ambient, like, music from Persona 5, pretty much. Yes, Bunny. I'm taking questions from the audience. What be your question, Bunny? I need to... I should find another, like, OST to use, but I mean, it's a little too late for that. Maybe on the next book, if I read another one of these, I'll spice it up by using, like, I don't know, pirate sea shanties or something for the Tinkerbell and Hook book. God, saying the word Hook book almost reminded me of the cookbook. I don't think anyone needs to be reminded of the cookbook. Daddy Samurai? Unfortunately, I don't really refer to myself as a daddy of sorts. Unless the voice makes it shine through, in which case, by all means. Anyway, when it's clear that Hercules will keep eating her out until they're both puddles on the floor, I lean down and lace my fingers through his blonde hair.
That's enough.
I give his hair a sharp tug.
Up.
Meg lifts her arm over her head and conducts a full-body stretch from her pink-painted toes to her fingertips. She smiles at me. You bring me all the best gifts.
I enjoy watching you play, love.
Her smile dims a tiny bit, but she recovers, almost immediately. Good, because I'm just getting started. She climbs to her feet and gives another long stretch. I allow myself to drink in the sight of her. She's lost weight. She can't afford to in recent weeks. Another mark of my mishandling of our relationship. Meg's still beautiful, of course. She's always beautiful to me. The cookbook book? No, Dr. Seuss, no. Not the cookbook book. Dude, Bunny, I swear to God, I swear, I want to know what's going through the writer's head when they're writing these, like, you know, the smutty parts, because there's a little bit of build-up, and I understand the build-up, or you need the build-up, okay? But it's over before it even begins. And second to that as well, once it's over, there's like a couple of spelling mistakes, but only when it's over. Like, I don't know if the writer or the author is like lost in the book and it's just like, all right, you know, I've had my fun, end it now. All right, just quickly type out the next things and move on to the next chapter. All right. And then like they're fumbling, like unbelievable. You need to get your act together if you're going to write a smut book like this. Good God. I'm not a critic, but I might as well be. Anyway. She takes the strap-on from me and nods at Hercules. If you would be so kind.
You know better.
Wait, I don't know who said that. She laughs. The sound light and free of whatever plagues her. I suppose I do. If you would be so cruel and get our Hercules situated while I get this thing on, I'd appreciate it. Oh shit, I think I know what's about to happen. You have a fair point, Bunny. You have a very valid point. Now, okay, that raises another point. Hold on. WWW's gone too far. I think I know where this scene might be heading. Hang on, how... Oh. I skimmed ahead a little bit. Oh. Don't worry, it's just a couple of short chapters and it'll be over. Don't worry. Oh yeah, no, but the other question I was gonna bring up was, do you think the author of these books like rereads them? Like, do you think they're like, oh, you know, I loved that book, you know, it had some really good moments in it, let me read it again just for fun? And do they look back and be proud of the story they've created, or do they look back in shame? It's trying to fit the mood. It's getting there, Clell. I step closer and snag the back of her neck. I don't care that she's topping in this scene. She steps into me, even as I guide her to my chest. I kiss her, and never has it been more of a battle between two equals than it is now. She won't submit. I don't know how to. I revel in her taste, in her strength, in the promise of things to come. Nice using of the term come there. Tonight will serve my purpose no matter how it plays out. I can simply ride the wave of her making. Or I could if I ever discover how to let go and relax into it. I'm no more capable of it than she is in this moment. When I finally lift my head, we're both breathing hard, and her blue eyes have gone a little hazy. Who is speaking right now? It is Hades, right? Okay. Cringe is gonna have to get through the rest of this book. God, the author would be cringing pretty hard. If I met the author of this book and showed him, like, you know, I loved Learn My Lesson, especially when /Zeus and askance were real words in this book that don't exist in real life. Yeah. Could be the shame blocking them from rereading. Bunny, you bring up another good point, actually. Because if this book was reread by another human being in the proofreading stage, they would have caught, like, all of these misspellings. Like, again, do I have to mention the /Zeus? Literally a backslash. What? Like, fuck, man. I feel like they were typing out Zeus and then fucked it up and then tried to backspace and accidentally slipped onto the backslash button and then just didn't notice it. And a lot of things change. They, like, I've noticed that as well since starting to... This is the first time I've read a book on Twitch, by the way. And, I have never seen, like, a book reading stream before. I didn't even know people do that kind of shit. But man, there are a lot of, like, things. Like, I know, I'm sure the Harry Potter books, like, don't have, like, proofreading issues because they're all, like, they're all watched over, like, a million times, and I'm sure J.K. Rowling fucking loves the Dumbledore Snape fanfics. But I don't think books like this get reread. I don't think they get proofread. It's supposed to represent thunder. I like to believe that the author, like, what it was thinking, like, with a like a 5-head strategy was like, Deco, that would have made more sense, honestly. That would have made more sense. He's so powerful, he transcends the realm of writing. You can barely write about Zeus. You have to put a backslash in front of his name. He's a fucking code, alright? It's a great idea. It certainly makes good use of my voice, by the way. That way, if I ever decide to apply for Audible, I can just be like, hey, guys over at Audible, I'll read these kinds of books. I'm sure people will love it. What? You mean you don't have fanfics on your site? Now's the time to add them. People love that shit. paid enough to read this stuff. You're not wrong. Man, if I got paid to read fanfics, dude, holy shit. I would never need to work another day of my life. Gotta work in your grunting and moaning. You're right, I gotta put more emotion into these words. You're right, Deco. I don't think you guys are gonna like where this is going next, but oh boy, it's about to get really intense. He doesn't hesitate to obey, climbing easily to his feet. He's gloriously erect. Every inch of him a perfect specimen of masculine beauty. I lift my hands so he can see the clamps and chain that I connect to them. Bunny clamps and a rooster ring, little Hercules. Can't have you coming on over my floor while... Oh shit.
Bunny clamps and a rooster ring, little Hercules. Can't have you coming all over my floor while Meg takes your donkey.
My donkey?
He didn't say that. He licks his lips.
Okay.
I close the distance and give his rooster a rough stroke. It lays an egg. It's a chocolate egg. I indulge in the chocolate egg. Reminds me of Easter. None of this is in the book, by the way. Oh my god, Bunny, hang on. Hang on. Accurate. I'm trying to do a maths test. Oh my god. Oh god, Claire, you better close the door, Claire. You don't want Steeler walking in while you're watching this. Math. Oh my gosh. I just like... Sorry, I just like replacing the word ass with donkey. It really makes him seem like a ye olden day shepherd caring for his donkey and his rooster. He's like a little farmer. Holy fuck. I close the distance. Wait, no, I already said that. Desire has been a low simmer in my blood ever since. I walked into the office and saw him driving into her. Meg's kiss and Hercules' rooster in my hands has a simmer boiling off. Or has that simmer boiling off. I hold his gaze as I work the rooster ring over him and down to his base. His sharp inhale catches my chest. I have to stop to remind myself that this man isn't for keeping. He's a tool that will serve his purpose and be discarded once we're finished with him. An instrument of vengeance against Zeus, while simultaneously acting the part of a bandage from mine and Meg's relationship. At least until we're back on solid ground once more. I like that they shoveled in the Zeus fact again, by the way. This is all a ploy to get back at Zeus. And you might be asking yourself, why? I don't have an answer for that. I don't. I really don't. No one's ever gonna know. That's good, Clell. I'm gonna keep this a secret stream. There's this donkey from Shrek. That's the donkey I'm picturing as well. And like, man, I really don't want Meg to take that donkey away from him. I need to see Eddie Murphy bust into the scene. Holy shit. Anyway. Knowing that doesn't stop me from dragging my fingers lightly along his length. From enjoying the way he watches my mouth and licks his lips again.
So eager.
I also like the fact that, again, as the reader, I'm trying to see this in a more realistic sense. But Hercules just fucking, like, did his thing, alright? It takes a little longer than about 10 seconds to get back to that stage. Alright, Hercules needs a fucking second to chill. Because he didn't take any supplements before this, alright? He just walked in, did his business, and now he's ready to do it again. Now he's ready to go. Like, I know he's a demigod, but I don't think that stems to, you know, his rooster. Oh, donkey. What are you doing in my swamp?
Play your games, Hades. Pretend you look down on me.
He leans forward a little, thrusting into my hand.
We both know you're dying to get inside me.
It's the truth. Wait, is Hades using the strap-on? Why would Hades need a strap-on? Hold on. Anything can happen. It's true. Tinkerbell can come into the room and guide Peter Pan. You know, what the fuck is Tinkerbell doing here? Where is Peter Pan? Peter Pan hasn't been mentioned yet. I'd like to point out it's only... Oh, the book is called Wicked Villains. Oh my god, I understand now. Because it's only Jafar, Hooked, Hades, Beast? I wouldn't consider Beast a villain, though. His wicker is made of flames. My god. There's a couple of things. Because, okay, you don't really see much of Hades in the Disney movie outside of, you know, his robe and whatnot. I like to believe he's got a very hairy chest and it's fully on fire all the time. Is Megatron gonna be in there? Fuck. You're about to witness the scene with the Decepticons. They're looking for the Allspark in the underworld. Anyway, I forced myself to release his rooster. I was choking his rooster. It's very unfortunate. And I grabbed the back of his neck in a punishing grip. I bent him back just a little and leaned down to tongue his bunnies. First one, then the other, and back again. I enjoy the way he shakes in my grasp, so I play with him a little longer than strictly necessary. Every response as if he's being touched for the first time. It's not the truth. He's no virgin. He certainly acts like he is, though, when he's in a strange sort of relief, but he throws himself into every pizza encounter with an enthusiasm that seduces me. He seduces me. Watch out for them pizza encounters. Gaming Turtle, welcome to the stream as well. And watch out. The Transformers might bust in any moment. In the internet is where they're looking for it. Oh, actually, Clell, I have a question for you because you've been playing Mega Man Battle Network. Would you consider that particular version of Mega Man to be a Digimon? Because I like to believe that he's a Digimon in that universe. Because he functions very similarly to a Digimon. Like his form changes, you know, he digivolves and whatnot when you equip him with different armor. Like, you send him to the Digiverse to fight viruses and shit. Like, how is it not just Digimon? Season 1? Fair point. Starts seducing Hades. Fuck. I mean, Hades is a tough man, but when he sees those metal pectorals on Megatron, he can't help himself. Because they're in the same world. Oh, that's true. Right, which one was the season where, like, they send them... Oh yeah, because Mega Man doesn't come to the human world. Oh man. But that also brings up the point that... Well... Because I like to believe that the PET is like a Tamagotchi. God, could you imagine fucking Mega Man like needing to be like fed occasionally? And they have to clean his room and shit? God damn. Mega Man would be so needy. Anyway. Boys! Meg's amused tone has me lifting my head. She leans against my desk, naked, but with a strap on. I've watched her use it before, of course, both on men and women, but something about seeing her with that giant red rooster and her wicked smile conveys that tonight is special, set apart from before, a turning point, if you will. She's wrong. It can't change anything. I've been set on this path for too long to abandon it now. Hercules serves a purpose, but I can't imagine him in a permanent place in our lives. But I allow myself to smile back despite that. Would it truly be so terrible to allow one night to pass without the plotting and furthering of my plan? I suppose not. She motions at the chains in my hand. Would you like me to? I almost tell her no. But topping Hercules together feels right in a way I don't want to deny.
By all means.
So polite when you want to be, she murmurs, and crosses today the clamps from my hand. Meg strokes a finger down Hercules' chest and makes a false pained sound. Poor baby. His rooster looks lonely down there. Hades? Her smile widens in a wicked way that has my chest aching in response. Give him a little tease. Oh god, we're about to see some rooster fighting here. Oh boy. And Hades' room to be clean. I imagine like Land fucking loads up the PET one day and like Mega Man's room is just somehow covered in poop. Like, Mega Man, how? And he has to flush the toilet and shit. And give him like some meat. Gotta keep Mega Man happy, otherwise he'll die. And he'll revert back to an egg. And you gotta hatch him again. He already has a notification. Yeah, Mega Man alerts you every time you receive mail, and then sometimes reads your mail without you wanting it to. Like, Lan, I'll just read this real quick. It's from your dad. Hope he didn't say anything embarrassing. Oh, that's true, Gaming Turtle. Like, I saw a retrospective on it a while back. I was thinking more, no, because you still go to the virtual world in the end of it anyway. I think I'm thinking more of, like, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Although I don't know how canon that is to, you know, Digimon. Reading mail is bad. Oh yeah, Clell, that's happened fucking so many times. Where like, fucking Mega Man reads out a thing, he's like, Lan, you've got mail. And he reads it out to you. And then later on, he's like, Lan, you've got mail. And then you go to check it, and it's the same thing he just read in the last cutscene. Like, Mega Man, please. Mega Man, you can't mark them as read as you read them. Anyway, I can't remember the last time I was on my knees. Truly on my knees. But for this woman and this man in this moment, I sink slowly and take Hercules' rooster into my mouth. They merge there as well. Her taste and his. I take my time exploring his length with my mouth as I watch Meg expertly fasten the clamps to his bunnies. When he's bent over, the chain will weigh on both bunnies and rooster, creating a pleasure plane crescendo. Wow, where did that word come from? Crescendo? What? Just when you think it's getting good, they throw that at you. What? Bunny. Fucking Mega Man getting like spam. Oh, sorry. Land getting like spam emails. Fucking hell, man. That'd be so fucking funny. Holy shit. Click on your scarred for life, Deco. You can never take your browser history back. It's not real. Don't worry about it. It can't hurt you. If there was another X, it'd be for beer. You know, 4x gold or whatnot. It's not real, is it? Hang on. Oh my god, it is real. Why? But Bunny, that's a real site. I thought it was too, like, fucking cheesy to not be real. But it is real. On Uni Internet? Oh no, you definitely don't want to click it on Uni Internet. Someone delete it now. Hang on. Hang on. For the VOD watchers, hold on. Shit, how the fuck do I like... Oh, there we go. Alright. It's going away now. Thank God. The bad link is gone. Of course it's real. There's no way that should have been real. Somebody bought the domain for that site. Oh no, Peach. What is a strap-on? A strap-on is basically one of those portable roosters. It's a it's a portable rooster that you can like... How should I... I'll try to phrase this in a way where it's more about the chicken. All 3 character names have been claimed from what I wear. Really, Tante? Oh shit. I what? There's no such thing as a site that's just www.com, yeah? Like that doesn't exist? Surely not. Hang on, Tante, hang on. Is that... Okay, thank God. Alright, good. Nobody's claimed www. Alright, that's too many W's and comms there, Peach. Too many W's and comms. For that Vin Diesel movie? Oh my god. Probably right. Samurai.com for all your hot samurai needs. Whoa! Don't click on that one. Don't click on that one. Oh my god. What are with these like realfakelinks.com? Samu nudes. Hang on, that one's not real, right? Okay, thank God. I thought somebody fanned me out. Wait, Tante.com is real. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Hang on. Real fake link? Okay, that might have been a virus. I don't have Mega Man here to bust these viruses. 9,120 euros. Don't click this. That sounds like one of those fucking skeleton, what was it called? There was a fucking webpage. God, what was the name of it? It's just like fucking... like loud troll music or something. Yeah, Chloe, but better to stay safe. You never know when that random encounter is going to start. Auto hyperlinking. I hate that Twitch does that. Twitch, just like automod.com. Just like get rid of the .coms. A virus and more prawn. Yeah, both. Both is very, very worthwhile. Okay, where are we up to? Crescendo? Ah, yes, Crescendo. Meg gives Hercules a quick kiss, and I suck him hard, earning a groan from him. It's enough. I move back to sit on the couch, already knowing where Meg is headed with this. You did fucking like one. All right. She lifts her head and gives Hercules a surprisingly sweet smile. I'm going to fire truck your donkey. His breath does that delicious catch again.
What?
He didn't say that. He said okay.
Okay.
And while I do, her smile turned in my direction. Gains teeth and a bit of meanness. You're going to suck Hades' rooster. When he comes, I stop. She reaches up, drags her thumb over his bottom lip. So it's up to how long this lasts. Evil woman, I love her. And that's the end of chapter 18. We're on a link meat spin. Peach, don't go linking that one. This is weird knee spike. Hercules' dimensions are a little strange. Also, yeah, fucking Clell, Hades would be on fire. I mean, I know he's hot, but like, goddamn, he'd be on fire. It's finally over. Let's go. I think that'll be where I end for today. Because good God, the next chapter isn't too long, but it's gonna be very spicy. It's gonna be extremely spicy, so I'm gonna hold off on that. This is madness. Next time I won't start with book reading. Next time I'll start with Mega Man instead. Because I just wanted to catch up. I'm almost done with this book. I need to get it out of my inventory. I mean, my possession? That's the right word. It's kicked down a hole. He is quite the Spartan. Is he a Spartan? It's from Mount Olympus. I still can't believe that the author is trying to tie this to the Disney movie or like the Hercules story. They're trying to tie it to something, and I still can't quite put my finger on it. I'm also waiting for somebody to tune in for the first time and just be like, oh, yeah, you know, the fanfic with Hades, Hercules, and Meg. And all the fire trucking they do. How to censor the next chapter? You're not wrong. The next chapter is going to be a lot of fire trucks and bunnies. There's a Hercules cartoon series. I think I've heard of that, Tante. Heracles. Oh yeah. Man, they should have gone for that instead. Calling him Heracles. I'll be honest, I wish I had somebody to raid right now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Tante, I thought you wrote Smegmacles for a second.